Hi guys, hope you are doing well. I'm here with one more poem that's All the World's a Stage by William Shakespeare. This name is very common to all, so I won't go in much detail about his biography. I'll directly move on to the poem. The following poem is a monologue. Mono means one, log means dialogue. Only one person is speaking. That's poet. It's an extract from Act 2, Scene 7 of the play As You Like It. The speech spoken by the character Jakes compares the world to a stage and all men and women to actors. Let's move on to the poem. I will try to annotate wherever required. So, all the world's a stage. William Shakespeare says that this whole world it's a kind of stage, and all men, women, merely players, and we are all players. We are playing our roles. Some of them they are playing their roles as doctors, engineers, etc. So, and some of them they are inside the house like housewives. So everybody is playing his or her role in society. They have their exits and their entrances, death and birth. And one man in his time plays many parts. One man, everyone in his life, according to Shakespeare, plays many parts, his acts being seven ages. This is very important one because according to William Shakespeare, a man in his life plays seven roles, or his acts are of being seven ages. At first, the infant. You might have seen an infant. How do they react? Mewling. They Mewling means crying certain noises, puking, vomiting, or throwing out in the nurse's arm. They wet the nurse's arms with saliva from their mouth. So, this is your first stage. You are an infant. I'll show you a visual of an infant. This is the visual. This baby is sleeping peacefully but does not allow his or her parents to sleep peacefully because they have sleepless nights when babies are born. So this was first stage as an infant. Second is whining schoolboy. This word is very important here. It means complaining. This is schoolboy. He is complaining boy with his satchel, with his school bag, and he shines like his face is shining, and he's creeping like snail unwillingly to school. So here William Shakespeare compares this schoolboy who is whining, complaining with a snail, because if you see snail, they also crawl, creep very slowly. Same way, this schoolboy is going unwillingly to school because these school boys they don't want to go to school. They make so many excuses. The teachers are not good, school is not good, it's very far, and blah blah blah. Then the lover sighing like furnace. They are full of passion like furnace. They are burning with a woeful ballad. As these young boys, they have woeful ballads. They create certain songs, sad songs, to relieve themselves or convince their beloved to his mistress eyebrow. So this schoolboy, he becomes a lover, and he is very passionate about his beloved or his lover, and he is singing sad songs. I'll show you the picture here. I have not taken a schoolboy, but I've taken this guy. He is the king of romance, and you can see the fire which is burning in his mind and is in his heart. So the same situation is there with that lover, with that young lover, when he crosses certain age. Then he becomes a soldier. When you say a soldier, how do they react and act? Full of strange oaths. They take oaths and pledge for their country, for their society, and bearded like the pard. Beard, it means, it's a verb, it means confront or challenge boldly. So they challenged, confront their enemies very boldly, like the pard, like the leopard, like the pard, like the leopard. Jealous in honor. He is jealous in honor because he cannot tolerate his defeat. He's very sudden, very quick in quarrel. Whenever he confronts his enemy, he swoops on them like a vulture, and seeking bubble reputation even in cannon's mouth. Cannon's mouth, it's a battlefield where a fighting is going on, the war is going on, but there also these people, they prefer to be martyred than retreat. So this bubble reputation, it's a reputation which they want very quickly because they want to be immortal. For that, they can do anything. So I will show you a visual of a soldier. You can see here. Can't you see? Passion. They are bearded like pard, like tiger, and all, and they swoop on enemies like vulture, like hawk. So you can, when you look at this picture, you get goosebumps because this is the courage which they show to the world. The next stage is justice. What is that stage? When you become just, when you start thinking wittily, you have wisdom, you become a judge. In fair round belly with good capon lined. So in your fair round belly, you have good capon lined, a castrated rooster, a kind of chicken 65, tandoori. Because now you don't have time to go out, do muscular activities or physical activities. So your belly becomes round with eyes severe. You are fully focused on what you are doing. Beard of formal cut, and your appearance is also very formal, full of wise saws. You have SAWS. Saws means proverbs or maxims or adages. You have so many proverbs in your mind, and you impart these lessons to youngsters. Whenever you meet them, you do that. Full of modern instances. You tell them to keep pace with changing world. So you play your part. So this judge, he plays his part that way. He's highly intellectual, fully focused, attentive, directed towards his goal. Because when you see a judge, I will show you a visual. When you look at this judge judges have to pass their judgments very judiciously. They have to be just, and they have to calculate every aspect before passing the judgments. Because if they pass wrong judgment, what will happen? A person will die, will be killed, will be executed. That's why they are full of saws, maxims, they are wise. They have to pass witty judgments. They cannot be, they cannot commit injustice. So this stage is again very, very important one according to William Shakespeare. Then the sixth stage, it shifts into the leaned, slippery pantaloon, a funny person. So here, this young man becomes a funny person. In what sense? In his physical appearance, very lean, very thin, slippered pantaloon, kind of look. Now he is wearing a pantaloon, slippered pantaloon, very tight pantaloon with spectacles on nose, and he has got spectacles, spectacles, these specs on his nose, pouch on side, pouch both the side. He looks like a typical old man. His youthful hose, the fitting pants, as I told you, well saved. He had saved these clothes from a long time, world too wide for his shrunk shank. And this world is too wide. It's kind of hyperbolic statement by William Shakespeare where he says that his shank has shrunk. What is shank? The lower part in the leg between knee to ankle, it has shrunk. This world is too wide, but he is not able to exist in this societal setup now. And his big manly voice, when he was judge, my lord and all that. No, his manly voice, it turns into childish treble. What is treble? A soft sound. Pipes and whistles in his sound. So when he talks now at this age, because he has become very old, he looks like a funny person. No, old men, they are always made fun of. People, small kids, they run after them. They tease them with different names. Sometimes potato, sometimes horse or anything. But these people, they're helpless because they become weak. They cannot bear. They bear all that, but they cannot fight with youngsters. So this stage, he becomes like a funny person. Doesn't have sense of clothing, doesn't have sense of eating. So you can imagine a fellow, and I have got a visual to show you. Look at this visual. Do you find him funny? Yes, absolutely. Hose, you can see tight fitting and all that, no? So people make fun. Then, last scene of all. At last, ultimately, what happens? This eventful history, like this drama, interesting drama, it ends when you become a second child, when you are on the verge of death, when you are on your bed ridden, you are on bed, you are suffering from so many ailments, so many diseases, and mere oblivion. You are mere oblivion. You are oblivious, unaware of what is happening around the world. Forget about around the world, around you, and your sense means without teeth, without eyes, without taste, without everything. At this age, you cannot enjoy the food which you were enjoying when you were youngsters. You have your eyes are blurred, you have lost your eyesight, and you have lost your taste, and you have lost everything. Your mind, your body, everything becomes weak due to age. So here, at this age, second, childishness. What do you need? You need support of people. You need people to take you to your base, to fulfill your basic needs, washroom, toilets, to go. You cannot cross road yourself. You need someone to do that. So you become dependent here. You were dependent when you were infant. Now you became second child. Your condition has become like an infant. You have become dependent again. So this is the life. I'll show you certain MCQs so that you can get good grasp on this poem. The first one, I'll take a little pause so that you can think and answer it in your mind. First, the graphical representation of life cycle can be triangle, circle, semicircle, square. Circle, absolutely right. Because first stage from infant, it goes on and on and on. Second, childishness, and touches infant stage again. So it's kind of circular motion of life. Very good. Second, jealous in honor, sudden, quick in quarrel, seeking bubbles reputation, even in cannon's mouth. So justice, soldier, schoolboy, definitely quick in quarrel, cannon's mouth. These words remind us of a soldier. Absolutely right. Third, the title of the poem is a comparison of life to a game, drama, cycle, dream. A drama. Absolutely right. It's right. It's a drama. Because Shakespeare has said, we are players and this life is a stage. It's kind of drama which is happening. Fourth, sighing like furnace. Sighing furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrows. What is the figure of his speech? Sighing is compared with furnace by using word like. So blindly you can say it's a simile. Fifth question. And shining morning face, creeping like a snail. Which stage of human life is described in the above lines? Schoolboy, soldier, infant. Schoolboy. Because he was walking to school like a snail. I think I forgot to show you that visual. If possible, I'll show you that visual. This one. Can you see this boy? He is walking like a snail. So unwilling to go to school. He doesn't want to go to school. He makes so many excuses, which I had told you about in the beginning. So we were here, schoolboy. Then sixth one, the fifth stage of life according to Shakespeare is that of a judge. Absolutely right, judge. Seventh, a dash has beard like leopard and keeps swearing all time while trying hard to protect his honor. He is a soldier. Eighth, as a young lover, according to poet, man learns to dance, composes ballads for his beloved, does exercises to build his muscles. Compose ballads for his beloved, according to William Shakespeare. The young lover does that. Good luck for your exams. If you have liked this explanation and MCQs, please subscribe and click on the bell icon to get more videos like this. Thank you.